Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. Do you guys know that when Lily was pregnant with Leo, we had a lot of discussions about his name, and we've already named any kids that we might have in the future if we want more kids, and there was a trend of 4-letter names, and we were gonna have them all 4-letter names. So just to go with that, I wanted to name Leo Leon. So and we'll just call him Leo, but his name would be Leon. And she said no, she wanted Leo. So it's very, very lucky that we did that. Can you imagine one of my kids was named Leon? Because that was before Danganronpa, obviously. That was wait, every single time I saw my kid, I'd be, wait, Leon. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. What? What? Oh, I can't see the log. What? What does that mean? Do you like ships? You do like ships, right? Ships. Are we on the friendship? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Who are we? Who are we right now? Are we her? And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Super, 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 super. Listen well, using people as a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? Will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I live on through this arm. Town 123 used 1,000 bits, and Minute Joe, your favorite singer, is Celine Leon. I actually really like the Leon joke. I can admit that we've really run into the ground, but I love the Leon joke. I was watching someone made a highlight of the Danganronpa 2 stream. I think it was I can't remember what part it was, and I was watching it, and I realized how much I do the Leon joke, but it made me laugh every time. Every time I laughed. I don't know why I find it so funny. It's so shit. It's so bad, but it makes me laugh every time. It's so fucking dumb. That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. Damn. Leon was hiding all this character development this whole time? Like, damn. He's turned into such a Chad. Damn. It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is there a door here? I think there's a door here. Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Probably through the door. Avril Lavigne. A violin? Fuck, well, I know where we're going. Oh, no! 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 God damn it. I really like it when games use, like, sequels of games reuse a location. Like, you go back to somewhere that you were in the first game and you don't think you're going to. I really like it when games do that. Like, it should feel cheap and like, oh wow, they couldn't have made a new place, but as long as it's like near the end of the game, or it's brief, or it's not like it didn't, like, it doesn't cost all the development cycle or whatever, I really like it when games do that. Greetings, smooth skin. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. It's me. He's talking about me and all of us. It's just a simple graduation exam. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. What? If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? God damn it. Like, do you really think so? Like, can you imagine like dealing with this in the real world? Like, there's no going back from this. That's what's so fucked up about this game, is that it's all about hope and friendship and all this bullshit that happens, you know, at the end of the first game. And sure, yeah, it's like they may ultimately have some sort of victory over the bear, but as soon as one person died, the bear won. Like, it's really fucked up. The bear wins like in chapter 1 of each game. Hey, so what are we gonna do? You can't take over Chiaki Akane. Don't even try. It'd be cool if the main cast, like the surviving members of the previous game, are involved in the final trial. That would be fun. That would be kind of cool. That's why I wanted them to be like on the other side of the door when the door opened and the two stories collide like that, but I guess that doesn't make sense. But that would be fun. But that would mean the first game was in a simulation too, and I don't think that's a good explanation for it. Hey, by the way, we never got her panties, so I just want to know who's responsible for that. Who made us hang out with Gundam? Who was the hoker in chat that said hang out with Gundam, and then we hung out with Gundam, and now we don't have Sonya's panties? Reveal yourselves. Or was it when we were stuck in the funhouse and we couldn't hang out with her anyway? Okay, so it doesn't work in every case, but does anyone kind of feel like the jankiness of the games kind of adds to its charm? Not in every case. I feel like in some parts it could still be better, but does anyone else think that? The target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Okay, so who's that supposed to be? Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding, so they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. The biggest, most awful, most deadly. The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's what I've been saying all along. Okay. All right. The Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed these memories yourself. Damn, now we're just reading manga for the rest of the game? Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? It was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful, most smelliest event in human history. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy is when Leon was executed. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. Wow, damn, really? Enemies that are guns are effective against enemies that are weak to guns. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura? Makuru Ikusaba? There's no B. That is a weird name. Have I heard that before? I feel like I've heard this name before. Izuru is a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used their resources to develop him. Feeling superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history Works cited, Danganronpa 0. Whoop. Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic, most ugly event in human history. The biggest, most awful, most tragic, most repetitive event in human history. It's an incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Didn't I say something about the art style in that? Like, the art style of Danganronpa kind of creeps me out a little bit. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes from the Hope's Peak Academy Reserve Corps students against Hope's Peak Academy. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. Yeah, I don't think so, but the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. Yeah, I don't think so. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest, but as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. Plus, the book's backwards. Like, come on, attention to detail, guys. Like, come on. Like, books don't open this way. The spine is always on the left. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? I know, it's unbelievable. The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization that's totally not just two high school girls, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair, and with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic, thickest event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. Yeah, because you're in the refrigerator room. And it was... and it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic, biggest butt event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I'm sorry, but the biggest, most what event again? The title escapes my mind somehow. Yeah, I think it was the biggest, most hopeful, best party in human history. That was it. Yeah. Of course, now that I've said that, that will probably be the counter to the tragedy, and that's how it'll all be resolved. Dudes, we just need to throw a big party and remind the world how great it is to be alive. If two high school girls cause this much despair on their own, then two high school bros like me and you, Hajime, we can just throw a party and change their minds right back. Let's do it. Ahem, even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title... It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl, Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima. Hey, as the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose. Hey, It was Junko's Inoshima's despair. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima. And so, the Ultimate Despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. That's why Nagito... Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Of course! Of course! They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357... Hold on, read upside down. Read upside down. What does it say? L... Students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me? Damn it, bastard! Junko Nishima is already dead. Huh? What? How do you know that? The Academy, as I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. I mean, like, she could manipulate and control everyone outside the world, but she couldn't manipulate Makoto, Aoi, Barracuda, Tako, Danny, and Kyoko. But it was all part of her plan. It was all part of her plan. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Nishima is dead. Yep, she was crushed in the execution scene. There's no way she's coming back. Allegro used some bits to say who would win: an entire world of established lifestyles, cultures, and bonds, or one sad girly. Yeah, exactly. Apparently, only Makoto was the only one that could stand up to her in the whole world. People in the upper echelons of all of society couldn't, but Makoto could. I hope it's a fake out and that's not what happened, because this is making the ending of the first game worse, and I didn't think that was possible. In case this is the only stream that you caught or anything like that, and I'm being down on the overarching story, like I love these two games. Like, I really do love these games, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, it's like, oh, like, no, I love these games. I love the concept. I really love some of the characters. I love the mystery. I love how it's all put together. I love these games, but there's a lot of stuff about it that's bad. Okay, like to put it in perspective, I actually wrote out a tweet last night saying chapter 5 in Danganronpa 2 it might be like some of the best piece of writing that I've ever seen in the medium, you know, and I deleted it because I didn't want to spoil it for anybody, and I thought people might not care. Like, that's how much I enjoyed most of the story yesterday. I do love these games, so even though I'm down on it, because there are problems in it, like, I'm not down on it overall. I feel like you can see something strange. What's the piano doing here? Is this where the girl died? Is this where Fuyuko's sister died? Was it in here? Where's the fish tank? Okay, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Host Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. What? If they're survivors of Host Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. We have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. The biggest, most awful, most tragic, sweetest event in human history is really true. Then the world is normal anymore, maybe. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduate of Host Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduate of Host Peak Academy to combat the most tragic, most awful... Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are... Yeah, but the bear is giving us this information, dumbass. This could be untrue, too. The bear lied to the information the bear gave to us before. He was lying, and Chiaki couldn't tell us because the bear didn't want us to know us. Good thing that this new information provided by the bear is the truth. Better not let the bear find out. He said all this was true. Oh, did he? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, if when the bear says he's being truthful, he's being truthful. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Damn, your memory's been erased. You're actually brother and sister. Actually, you know what? You'd be okay with that, wouldn't you? Hey, Soda, how big is your Makango? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Okay, well, Chiaki's on it. Why is Hiyoko on the left there looking a lot older? Why does Hiyoko not look like a lolly there? Is it just the art style? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a lolly. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. Damn, Hiyoko's mom's got it going on. What does this mean? What? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Saonji. Maybe they have the same name. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister. Yeah, there we go. Oh, goddamn, me and Soda agree on something. Goddamn shit. She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Saonji family's only daughter. Then it's her mom. What do you mean too much of a resemblance? It's her mom. That's Hiyoko. Okay, the bear never lies. I mean, she was famous for her child-look figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that. That was the ultimate imposter. What kind of experiment was it? What's going on? Our Hiyoko was actually Fuyuhiko's sister. Oh no. Go, what's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Yeah, it really better not have anything to do with fucking time travel. Post Academy's founder, Azuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Yeah, but it can only be truthful, Bear. One's lying. You said all the information is true, which means one of them's lying. Which one's lying? You can't even get that right. You can't even keep your lies straight. Well, this is a different Hope's Peak Academy. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Inoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Inoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic, loudest event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists in a school. Damn, no comment on the fact that it's levitating. No, we can't even inspect it and say, hey, why is it levitating? Really? Really? This is levitating too. No? Okay. Sakura. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. So we were rescued by the guys that survived last time. So Makoto and Co. lead some organization now, and they're trying to fight back against the remnants of despair. They think Junko's dead, so they are fighting back against the remnants of despair. So it's like hope versus despair in the apocalypse of the world. We were students, 15 students were found and put inside some simulation room with Monami there as some kind of retooled version of Monokuma that was there to be our teacher in some way, to teach us something in a nice place, or maybe it was a test to see if they could make a virtual reality world that could cure despair. Anyone who's been infected by despair can go into this virtual reality mode and come out a normal person again to wipe despair from everyone on the planet one by one or in groups or something like that. But when they retooled Monokuma to Monomi, some part of Monokuma's old self survived and became corrupted and went through it and made us kill each other instead, and it's just a repeat of the first game bullshit, something like that. Or I don't know, let's keep going. If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? I guess it's not possible. No, that can't be it, because if they have the power to erase memories, why don't they just erase all the memories of what happened before Junko did her bullshit to the world? We wouldn't need this simulation to get rid of despair. I mean, the title of the game is Goodbye Despair, so I still think that's it, but I mean, like, why would you need to do it when you can just gone, just reset back to when before Junko did her bullshit? It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Better not open it. It says confidential. It says confidential. Oh, this one opens from the left. That's weird. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. Ralph Bowers used 100 bits, the most redundant, repetitive, adjective-ridden event in human history. Exactly. I like what they must be doing it on purpose, right? Like, why? I don't get it. Why? It must be on purpose. It's terrible. Maybe that's the event. Dragon555 has subscribed for 11 months. Your descent into weebdom has been the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in professional complainer history. How dare you? Dare you call me a weeb? What the hell? Complainer's fine, but weeb? Come on. My birthday is exactly 9 months after Valentine's Day, so yeah, lucky me. That was a fun thing to realize growing up, but it was also a fun thing to learn, much later on, when Lily is pregnant, that it's not exactly 9 months. So that's just what people say, just for the sake of clarity. So it isn't actually like that. Is this anime bullshit, Dragon Man? No, that's wrong. Well, I'm sorry if this is an anime reference that I don't understand. I think it looks cool. People in chat are saying Kamina, Kamina Joe. I think it looks cool. Joe, you made a reference to it earlier. Don't act like you don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what it is. What reference did I make to it? What reference did I make? I know a lot of anime references, but I don't know what they're referencing because I've seen them on image boards. What is it? Believe in me that believes in you. Oh, did I? Yeah, I don't know what that's from. Sorry, I just know that from seeing it online. I swear. Look, my safe word is bananas. Okay, bananas. Bananas. I don't know what that's from. I just know the reference. Sorry. I love that line because it's so ridiculous. I say it all the time. Bananas. You know I'm telling the truth when I say bananas. Leon meme. Useless meme. Oh, damn. Chat. What should I do? Yeah, but of course you hit both of them. It's been combined anyway because useless used to be wait. Useless. And now Leon is wait. Leon. Like they've been combined anyway. Hit them both at the same time. They're not exclusive buttons. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. I wanted so badly for this to show up in the second game. I didn't even care why. I wanted this so badly to show up. Well done. Oh damn, it's Nagito's arm. Oh no, bro. So it did show up in a way. Oh, how dare you. Damn chat. Am I fedorable? What do you think? Is that a neck beard on the dragon? Oh man. Damn, look how much he's respecting you. Look how much respect. So much respect. Haters gonna hey. I love that song. I really do. Haters gonna hey. Poor Chiaki. Chiaki hotter than this thought though, right? Chiaki before Swift. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Swift. I'm kidding. Chiaki's just 2D. She can never compare. She's just 2D. You see, he is no longer the ultimate critic. Because of the chat disease, he became the ultimate weeaboo. Ahego shot. Is it Shota or Shota? Isn't it Shota or is it Shota? Oh man, alright, that might have been the last Nagito voice for the whole stream. Oh man. Worth it though. Worth it. Shota? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is good. Mount Weeb. Danganronpa 2, Chapter 6. Goodbye Despair. Avril Lavigne. Gabe Newell, top right. Yazuka 0. Yazuka, not Yakuza. Robot Nekomaru. Even more Nurse Mikan. The owies and Tera's pixelated fingers on Akane's mouth. Oh man, there's so many details here. The Penguin Ibuki. Soda. Yusuke Gundam. That's really good. All the boos from Drunk Nagito. Wendy, Hyoko's trash, King Weeb on top of Weeb Mountain. That's really good, thank you. Shitting with the toilet paper. Damn, that's so good. And last two, Vindicus, use some bits to say take that back. 2D is better than 3D. Chiaki, best girl. Hey. Nope. 2D can never be better than 3D. Nope. Nope. Guess I'm not King Weeb after all. To Future Foundation. Kyoko's music! Oh shit! To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Damn, I got chills. I got weeb chills. Neo World Program. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist. Ultimate Programmer were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Whoa. Damn. I don't know, you guys. I'm starting to think that maybe we're in a simulation. Oh shit, it's the monolith from Space Odyssey. Is this floating? Yeah, it's not the first thing that was floating, dumbass. Ooh, Chihiro. Welcome. Okay, so I think we're about to get to the point that was spoiled for me, and I can finally start telling you what I thought the game was gonna be after I had that spoiler, because I was expecting Chihiro to show up. Alright, I think we're almost there. Let's see. I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys, but the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world that I'm managing is acting very peculiar. So I'm gonna spoil what I know now, okay? Because now at this moment I'm being very dishonest by not thinking out loud of what I think is happening because of that. Now, I do not know what I'm about to say is right, but I do know one part of it is right. Okay? So if you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to like just walk away for like a minute, all right? But it's up to you. Okay? It was spoiled to me that Junko is in the game because she's not going to be in Danganronpa 2. Oh, he doesn't know. I know that Junko's in the game. So I knew that she was in the game. So my thought, you know, if you've wondered why I haven't ever been speculating about why who's controlling the bear, that's because, okay? That's because I knew Junko was in the game. It wasn't just in chat though too. It was elsewhere. It wasn't just chat. Don't blame yourselves. It wasn't just chat. I know that Junko's in the game. That's why I said the Shodan joke in the first one. I've been less than subtle about it. Yeah, so I know that Junko's in the game. So my thought is that Junko, physical body is dead, and she created some sort of copy of herself using the technology that she got when Chihiro got the computer thing, and that. I thought this was a simulation, and as the game has gone on, I've been speculating more and more, you know, like, okay, well, how is she, you know, how is the bear here? How is she gonna be here? I think that I still would have, you know, talked about it and came to a conclusion that, you know, the bear obviously must still be Junko in some way, because the bear comes back to life at the end. And even in that moment, without it being spoiled for me, I thought, oh, Junko and the bear have become one in some way. So my guess is that Junko is now, you know, uploaded her consciousness the same way that Chihiro did into the bear, and that's what the virus is. I don't know if that's true. I just know that Junko is in the game. That's it. That's all I know. Everything else is speculation. I just know that Junko's in the game. So there we go. The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it is a program for creating hope. Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained to the virtual world. But why? Okay, well, how did Junko have this ability to do that to the first cast in the game? Was it developed by someone else first, and Chihiro was integrated with it? How does that work? For this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. But how does that virus infect the Neo World program? I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the future. No, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't even know what their facility is like. Someone could have broken in. Damn it, what am I thinking? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good Hajime, good Hajime. Damn, so the panties we got weren't even her real panties. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Also, it's really gross that you got 3 people's panties. We're really disappointed in you. All of us know. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? So are we the fragments of the spare fragments or whatever? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know. Leon! Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go to. I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. because I have a secret to defeat them. In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the force shutdown sequence. Of course! Force shutdown sequence? Force shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. Well, why didn't fucking Chiaki go do it then? She's an observer? Well, why can't an observer do it? I thought he said just now that only the teacher can't do it. If you die in the Matrix, do you die in real life? I never understood that. Why would that be a thing? Like, I see a way out of this. Just fucking you know, trip on the desk and hit your head really hard on the side of it, Hajime.
Time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
Are we really gonna do a trial with like the worst characters in the game? Really? This is gonna be kind of butt. I mean, Sanya's okay and Fuyuhiko's okay actually, but like really? There are two options: graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final. Okay, let's just all walk over and graduate. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences. Okay, that's going to be important. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we do because there's too many people absent. We need a majority. Okay, let's just all run around and hit the buttons real quick. All right, let's do it. Alright, what was this thing in the bottom? Hello world? Hello world, hello world, hello world, hello world. Programming humor. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm ready to sip. Here's a warm-up sip.
I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. Already? And that lie will become the truth. Hey man, oh, fuck's sake. Virtual or artificial? Yeah, virtual. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Writer, by the way.
I got it. So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world.
I mean, okay.
You get it?
After a chicken got turned into a cow, like what?
So just force yourself to accept it.
Okay.
This closed space, this
Done.
game world, was the true stage of this killing school
But
trip.
I need to warn you, Monokuma, I'm a weeb, so that's only gonna work on me 55 times. If I can force myself to accept 55 plot holes and plot contrivances, but that's the number. If it goes over 55, we're gonna have problems. That's when I'm gonna start getting mad. You have 54 more of these, okay? 54 more, and then I'm gonna start getting angry, because I'm a weeb, and that's my limit.
But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a
That was a good line.
virtual world,
Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Okay, so I think we have to
Is there any
agree
evidence
with
that this is
him.
really-
So let's see. What are the bullets that we actually did live that life? Is there any like photographs or anything like that? Or anything? Let's see. List
But
of
your
subjects.
actual bodies in the real
Maybe
world
list
are
of
different.
subjects. Hold
Though
on,
you
maybe
have
list of
no
subjects.
memories of that life.
Yeah, there we go.
That must be it.
All right, I'm out of sipping sauce. Sorry. This will be a no sip trial.
There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Okay, game, you can't do this shit. You can't do this shit. You can't have this time they went through a growth thing and their bodies changed when they were in late teens, but all the ones in the previous game didn't go through any change when they went through it. Unless that was also simulation. This is terrible. This is terrible. You only have 53 left. 53 more left until I get mad.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your bodies still should have grown during that time, right?
Really, game?
So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
The shade being thrown against the first game right now. What the fuck?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
I remember people defending that in the first game in chat. No, they wouldn't have changed at all. It doesn't matter. They wouldn't have changed at all.
if we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time.
First game being thrown under the bus.
Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
Right under the bus. If we didn't know each other before and we wouldn't have known if we aged not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? He? What? The bear? How would he have known a difference? I don't understand what it's asking me. Sorry, I'm gonna go with the bear. I feel like I don't understand what it's asking me because why would it be any of us?
Crap.
Okay. Is it me? I don't know who it's asking. Who it's asking for? Me. No. Oh damn! It's not me. Damn it! I just made a fool in front of myself. Damn it! Damn it! He. Oh, I know. Sonya. Yeah.
Crap.
Oh no! Oh no! Shit! Yeah, he. Shit! Sorry, my bad. All right. Shit! Oh no! Leon! No. Fuyuhiko?
You're the only one.
Okay, how would you not know the difference? Because you knew Peko,
Hey,
but
Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time.
I
right?
don't. But we all got our memories erased at the same time. That's why I don't understand what was it. What was asked? But Hyoko is still the same size as when we were. Like, we were all reverted back to what we were before we got our memories erased, isn't it? How I'm not following. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just not following. I'm sorry. I don't get the point that's being made here. Sorry. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't get it. Okay.
Yeah, now that you mention it, seems weird.
Maybe that's the point they're building
Now
to.
that I think about it,
But we already know
it's
that from
definitely strange.
Hyoko.
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives.
Damn. Well, not anymore.
If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
I'm sorry, Fuyuhiko. I'm sorry. So was that just the game just reiterating what we just learned from Hyoko? Okay, I thought it was trying to say something. Okay, that's why I didn't understand. Okay, it makes sense. It's just kind of, it's just yeah. Okay.
Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
No, I mean I die in my dreams almost every single night, and I'm still
In
here.
a distant country,
I
there was a
think been stabbed a lot. It hurts. It's weird how
the
dreams can
prisoner
hurt.
was
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Okay, so far this is fine. It's like it was a bit obvious, but so far this is fine. This would make me feel so claustrophobic. I would feel like I was suffocating as soon as like if I found that out, I'd be like, ah, get me out. I would feel so like, oh, like yeah. Suddenly that title I had the other day, you know, Neo says, "I know waifu." Morpheus, show me. Suddenly that's a whole lot funnier.
I mean, everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Nah, here comes some bullshit that's gonna say no, Fuyuhiko.
If a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too.
Why would they program that in? Why?
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death.
Maybe
but
Bear's lying.
That's why it's actually crueler instead.
Bear's lying.
Oh, this-
Despair.
Are you insane?
Despair.
You know-
Oh shit. 8-bit version. Oh, this is great. Bang your head, Hajime.
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
They didn't, no. I wish I could see what bullets I had while in this
Once you
menu.
trapped us in here,
Neo World Program. Okay,
all
that's
the Future
probably
Foundation's
it, but it
doing,
might
and the
not be.
enemy's killing game.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
Hey, does despair sound like this bear in Japanese the same way that it sounds in English, or is that just a happy accident? Or is I know some Japanese media has English words in it and it's fine, but was it just a happy accident? Because that is a real good fucking accident. That's like how the moon can eclipse the sun is a good accident. Yeah.
Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, or Asami's role that she had in this world, was teacher chaperone. Wait, observer? Wasn't she? Okay, it said she was a teacher and an observer. Okay, I think they want observer, but both are correct. God damn it, game. Okay, I think they want observer.
I see.
Okay, good. Fucking hell.
Huh? Another observer?
Akane, Future Foundation's other observer. They must be referring to that person. Barracuda.
I see.
Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying
No.
she was just a program?
No.
And she didn't actually exist in real
Maybe?
life?
Then
Oh.
she wasn't human?
Well, it was the miracle thing that came. Yeah, okay. She didn't exist at all. Not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
Nah.
Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Told you.
Plus,
Take the R away
she
from her
wasn't
from her
just a little
ultimate.
game. There's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
It's just a bluff.
Because the Future Foundation is trying to end the world of despair, and we were on the side of despair. So for us, they are the world ender, and it was just semantics.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Come on, Danny.
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
Danny.
What? World Ender?
Oh shit! Please let Danny appear.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies.
Please let Danny show up and be like, he just went into the computer. He is part of the Future Foundation. He gets into the simulation, looks around. Whoa, how'd I get here? Whoa, Monokuma, how are you still alive? Prove that Monokuma's not a ghost.
With you guys. The Neo World program has another name, the Hope Restoration Program.
And Nagito sounds different. Hope Restoration
By
Program.
now, you should understand your true identities.
Well, by now you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues.
How do you? Yeah, cause.
Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Why don't you just tell us? Logic dive. Why do we have to play Jigsaw's game? Why can't anyone just tell each other anything in this in this world? Be going out with Chiaki after this and be like, oh damn. Chiaki, should we go see a movie? Hey. Why don't you put it together and decide if I want to go see a movie? Damn. Logic dive time. Does Chiaki like movies? Yes, she does. Is there anything good on right now that she would like? Yes. All right. Makoto and the other. Okay, who are the 15 survivors that host the academy? Hajime and the others. What does Chiaki want for dinner? Well, yesterday we had chicken, so she probably doesn't want chicken again. What did we have for dinner yesterday? What did she have for lunch? Oh no. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? Hajime and the others. I mean, technically Monokuma too, I think, but yeah, whatever. Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? To recover from despair. Damn, so it wasn't just 2 high school girls. It was 10 high school girls. And 8 high school... Oh, no, because Chiaki doesn't count. It was 9 high school girls.
It's all coming together.
It was 9 high school girls. That's way more reasonable. Imagine how many tattoos we all have in the real life, in the real world, with you know, bodies for 2-3 years. Like, probably so many tattoos. Like Sonya's probably like all goth Celeste now, you know? Like goddamn. I don't even want to think about Soda.
Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
It used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school.
Yeah, whatever.
And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Hangman's Gambit. He tried to get us killed. Oh no. What? What the I don't know. Shit is gay? I don't know. I have no idea. He tried to get us killed. K. Kill us all? We didn't want Chiaki to... That's not allowed. Come on. You can add letters to letters that are already there? Oh, damn. I'm glad that we just learned that on the last Hangman's Gambit.
And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Why are we still calling them a traitor?
Nagito tried to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Why would Makoto say traitor? He would say observer. Oh my god, game. She's not a traitor.
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different.
Yeah, but why don't you just erase our memories of the school life and go? Why do we have to go through all this? Why can't we just go back to what we were before? Like what happened to you guys in the first game?
Don't turn away from the truth.
This is just more. There's Makoto the bear. Oh damn, Vision of Nagito. That was us saying those things to Nagito. Damn, we were mean to Nagito. How did we get to there? How did we get to that point?
To doubt hope. How much despair is within you guys?
We're ultimate despair. That's not possible. Makoto, you are not handling this well at all. It's organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to. Like, you're basically coming and saying that we're mass murderers and we're horrible and we're so terrible. And you're like, oh, how do you guys just not accept it? Like, are you fucking stupid, Makoto? Actually, you know what?
You even destroyed your own bodies.
God damn it! Why didn't you bring Senkyoko in?
He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Okay, if the computer program got infected from the virus because they plugged in a body with Junko's arm on it, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so happy.
It was the late Junko and Oshima's arm.
I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna do the opposite of sipping. I'm gonna spit in the cup. I'm gonna be that happy.
After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
I mean, I don't think that's forcing someone to commit suicide right there, but alright.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
I'm forcing you into the path of these bullets! You're all committing suicide! Wasn't she crushed under a big thing, or was that just like how did her arm and her eye survive?
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just stop!
Damn, that was definitely Hajime. You thought the guys that gravitated toward ultimate despair and were the most susceptible to fucking Junko's bullshit were gonna be like, oh good, magical tropical beach anime episode life with the fucking talking bunny rabbit with the magical stick and EA friendship and oh, get the fucking hope fragments. Like, what was the plan, Big Mac? Did Danny design this? Danny is now like, yeah, whoa, clairvoyant. I can see this is gonna work. Yeah. What 1 in 20 chance? I work every time. Yeah, this will work, no problem. Don't worry about it.
That's why. All you need to do is choose graduate. You will complete the Hope Restoration program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
I hope we see it. Okay. Hey, by the way, I know I'm complaining a lot, but this is like, all right. You have to excuse that it's built on a rotten foundation, so in a way it's still shit, but this is so much better than the ending of the first game. So much better. It's still bad because it's built on the shit of the first game story, but this is way better than the first game's ending.
What happens to the people whose avatars died?
So far, it might
if
be
an
pretty...
avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
It could still trip at the finish line here. You guys, those who died, keep memory of game, still dead in real life. Quoi?
What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
What?
You're asking that now?
What? Why does he think that? Should we get out or... Oh, damn. Hold on. I wanna choose get out, but I'm safe going. Oh, the pet! Oh, damn. How's the pet doing? Oh, shit. It died! Oh, no! Oh, no! This is a horrible ending. Bad end. Oh, no! It died! Oh, shit! Oh, no!
I see.
Makoto doesn't have
But
legs.
I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Yeah. Big Mac, are you actually here?
As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
So you don't have legs. Don't have legs. Morty, that guy, he doesn't have any legs, Morty.
No one can defy the Future Foundation.
Didn't you defy the Future Foundation?
foolish to
Wasn't
even think about.
wasn't there an email from Kyoko saying, Makoto, why are you going against the Future Foundation? That one? This is a bullet. 11037 is the bullet.
No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
Well, they're fake by the bear.
My actions?
I
Damn.
saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
We're gonna use the evidence supplied by the bear To fight against the bear. What could go wrong? Fake Makoto.
Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair. Which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Well, yeah, it does, yeah.
Future Foundation
Kind
tried
of.
to kill us?
Yeah, it's yeah, mostly fine.
Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yeah, let's believe him.
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Why would you give us what the fuck? Damn it, he's trying to interfere then. To prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. Leon!
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not...
This is the end. Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this.
Leon! This is so fucking perfect. It's so perfect.
Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
Shit.
What was that again?
Leon!
Answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Oh, it's Danny.
And I thought I was on the right track!
Why did the bear give us the unless he didn't know, but no, he knew the flag. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? All right, what are we down to now? 50? No, the bear didn't give us that information, but he did give us the email, and the email is what tipped us off. I know we didn't get 11. Well, we don't think we got 11037 from the bear. Maybe it's still possible. Like who knows? But we got the email from the bear. The email is the problem, not 11037. That we presumably got from Makoto hacking in. But yeah, it was the email that's the problem.
There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Who are you transforming into?
Transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final
Shin Matenzi, yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, what? She's still staying there? For some reason, I feel like River should be playing right now. I wonder if there's porn of her.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl?
Really? We're gonna do the question mark?
She's way too huge!
Nah, you're bigger, Akane.
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game. Kniferella.
Kniferella? We just played that.
Said it anyway.
It was good.
An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Super huge.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big
No!
boobs feel good, you know.
You do not say hey. You stuff those words right back into your thought mouth. You don't say hey. That is Jackie's word.
I got bored of getting bored.
Yes!
This sucks.
Best voice is back. When you're dead, does that mean you're dead? Is this person's true identity? Oh, it's Jackie just died, right? But Barracuda died too.
I see. Junko Enoshima?
No.
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
No, it couldn't be.
It's true.
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right?
What?
That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program.
Okay, so how did you make the AI? Did you take over Chihiro's stuff, or are you just that good? Just like, fuck it, who cares? Yeah, okay. What were we down to? Like 44 now or something? I don't see Junko as someone who would ever think that she could fail. Yeah, technically we should be completely able to just, like, we should just be like right under her spell right away because we fell for it last time, right? Like we should, if we're the ultimates, then we're the ones that gravitate most towards her. Okay.
And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
Okay.
That's why I decided to resurrect them.
But you can't. how long it took for Junko and Nishima to modify the graduation program. She said we were watching how long it took. So the certain place we were watching that was Jabberwock Park.
I see.
Damn, how did she have such a good estimate how long it would
Countdown
take?
at Jabberwock Park.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Okay, alright, good. That makes more sense.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
I like that she has a choker. I like
It's the stuff you
chokers.
don't understand. You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
The murder.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
Exactly this, actually.
She's seriously messed up.
The symbol on the bottom of her tie is the same one that's in Hajime's eyes. What does that mean? Does that mean he was under her spell the most, more than anybody else? I think at this point we just reject both options and just don't do anything, and because we can't believe anything that she's saying. Just shut the whole thing down. Fuck it. Like, don't hit either option.
If we go back,
But maybe
what do
she
you
account
get
for
out?
that too. 4D chess. Okay, I don't pressing anything then. Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by majority vote, so don't just think about press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. I'm pressing no. Press repeat. Hey, that's the repeat button. Don't you get it? If you press that, we're stuck here, you know? Really? Why give me a choice then? A fake choice is not a choice at all.
I got it.
Oh!
Don't press it. This is Junko's trap.
This time, it's the real one.
Oh, thanks for telling us now. Okay, ask him about 11037. Wait, wouldn't the bear know about 11037? Because the bear's Junko. Wouldn't they know how to answer that? Because the bear monitored the whole trial last time and was there. Okay, another one. Take a number off the list, boys. Like I don't know. We're getting close to 40. Game's in trouble. Game's in trouble.
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
I mean, are we not gonna do the same test against Makoto again just to make sure it's him? Because bear bitch lies. No? Okay.
She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Well, if you can make a copy of a consciousness, why didn't they make copies of everyone just in case something bad happened and then they could go back into the bodies at the end?
The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact,
By all
after
mankind.
uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Because you can't hit graduate without us. So then the real reason is, she didn't have a real body, there wasn't enough time, she was sealed away. The school trips rules.
I see.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the
But
school trip?
she can hack into the whole thing, and she can rip it all apart, and she can change things, so no.
So, the rules...
You fucking serious? You fucking serious? I mean, what? Like, you fucking see? You. How many times she broke that rule?
For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair
How did
with
they
such
make
purity.
her even more stupid? Wow.
So you're saying you only
It's
exist
impressive.
to fill people with despair?
Oh, please God, make it so that she got into it through Nikito's arm. Please. Please, 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 please.
For example, picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know? Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Does that story have a happy ending?
Yeah, does it? Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? The reserve corps students?
I see.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
A drop in the bucket
Yeah,
compared to what
I
she
totally
did.
forgot. If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Okay, so why don't they just pull the plug? What's the alternative here? What can happen? Big Mac, what's the plan? Like, surely nothing. None of us are worth the risk of there being fucking like 8 new Junkos released into the world when one of them just did this. What's the plan, Big Mac?
Huh? The future
Wait,
foundation.
what? Okay, just if Makoto knows this is going on, just get all his Future Foundation buddies to line up along all the fucking cases with a gun each. Let them graduate, and then as soon as the door open, whoever's not S5, just boom, 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 shot in the head. What? I see a way out of this. Like, what the fuck you guys doing? What's actually happening outside? Is this Makoto lying too? Future Foundation wants them dead. What are you saying? No, I'm saying, okay, so. There were 15 students, okay? There were 15 students, right? And Shaki was not a student. Shaki was a program, allegedly. Okay, so she doesn't count. So there are 15 bodies in a room somewhere hooked up to this machine. And anyone who's dead is going to become Junko when they wake up. Because Junko's going to copy herself, and that's why she wants us to graduate. She will inhabit their bodies when we hit graduate. And the rest of us, the other 5, will come back to life because we're still alive in the game. So if that's the case, and we have to stop her from graduating because that's the case, why doesn't Makoto just line up his people around all of the cases outside and have a gun ready to kill Nagito's chamber, Barracuda's, Gundam, Teruteru, Nekomaru, not Chiaki because she's not real, Hyoko, Mahiro, Mikan, Ibuki, and Peko, and not kill Hajime and Soda. Like why not? Unless they're not completely dead, but I thought he confirmed that. Future Foundation only one. Okay, well, who cares? Who cares who's there? Who cares who's there with him? Who cares about the Future Foundation? Is not what you should be focused on. Who gives a shit about that? He could do it himself manually. He could just shoot through the fucking glass of the chambers right now and kill all 10 of them that are just husks to be waiting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the fucking Future Foundation's there or not. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that one. And unless the bodies can actually come back to life, why would Makoto do that? Because then the 5 that are still alive can come out when they hit graduate, and the Junko doesn't come back to life. His whole plan is not to kill them. They're already dead. I don't know if Makoto confirmed that or not, but if he hasn't, he should probably fucking say that right now. That.
Don't give up yet.
Don't give up yet. Okay, here we go.
There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Oh, what is it? Totally not Junko? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Well, unless Makoto this is the real trap that she wants us to go to. The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. We shouldn't say it right in front of her, right? Let's say it right in front of her.
I see.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
She's...
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
She's right here.
You cannot activate the shutdown.
Okay, that makes sense that she would know about it and stop it, because like how is her virus like conveniently like, oh, you can't activate it on the outside, but you can activate it on the inside if you come in?
Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Because there are too many people dead. The reason the shutdown sequence can be activated is no authority, not enough people.
I see.
Okay, so everyone like kind of puts their hands on the altar, takes off their shoes and socks, puts their feet on the other side, hits graduate with their feet, and I think they could do it. I think they could do it. Not even all of them wouldn't have to do it. So even shorties like Makoto, they couldn't do it. I'm pretty sure they could do it.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto,
they're really close
there are
together.
only 6 people here.
I'm pretty sure they
Even
could
if
do
you
it.
wanna cheat, I won't.
Oh, okay, there we go. She's not letting us. All
The
right.
shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
How does it know?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
Oh, okay.
You still came here when you knew we had no
What?
chance of winning?
Then what?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
What do you mean? Who? The main cast?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
She's here!
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into
Chad
situations
Ketchy!
like this.
Danny!
Chiyoko,
Danny!
Byakuya.
Yeah!
I knew you guys would come.
Where's Danny? Where's Danny? Okay, we have enough now, but I want Danny.
Sorry.
I want Danny.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Alright. It was worth her living the whole game. Just for...
You shut up too.
Are you two?
You shut up
also
too.
from the-
It's
You
probably
just
not
met her.
just that. If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us? No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
Well, I mean, if we die, they'll die too, right? Because they're hooked up to the same thing because they're being considered students right now because they can hit the machine thing. So, yeah, I think we're safe.
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm really starting to get worried that they're not going to explain how Junko got into the AI into this game thing. I'm really starting to get worried that that's just going to be hand waved. Yeah, fuck it, someone just uploaded it. We're going to revert back to original selves before we enter the program. The dead will arrive. We'll lose our mana coins. Yeah, I'll lose all my mana coins.
Damn it!
Wait, who cares about that? I do. That's oh shit. Oh, I made a fool of myself in front of everybody. Damn it. Oh, damn it.
I see.
I mean, it's true.
Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
What do you mean you don't want that? You want to remember that you were forced to kill 10 of your friends horribly and find their bodies and were held against your will and put through starvation and stuck in a fun house and you're responsible for some guy being turned into a robot? What? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also gonna forget she ever existed, right? Oh damn, yeah, Mikan. Yeah, we'll forget about Mikan. If that happens, does it really mean that? Well, she's just gonna show up here at the end, who cares? Hey, that she in existence confined to this world is really going to disappear. Yeah, before I came in, I just hit the button to reset that program. She's back here, she goes, hey guys.
I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
2BOLI. Huh. Wait.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Well, of course you do. You need to make a comic book.
Every time I watch, they're reviewing something.
When you
I
guys
never see
activate the
anything new.
shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
Okay.
And your dead friends will never be revived.
They're not going to be revived anyway. Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Why don't we just hit the shutdown sequence? Why isn't the Chad Ketchy like... Chad Ketchy should at this point should be going around being like, give me your hands, put them here. Give me your hands, put them here. Put your hand... Like, what? He's just... The people Junko lured. The method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. I hope it's not Hangman's Gambit. Please not Hangman's Gambit. Do Logic Dive. Logic Dive. Please, for the love of God, not Okay, thank fucking Christ. It's not Hangman's Gambit. Alright. So, we get to play a game now. We're either surfing or we're snowboarding. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
So what's the point of the game? You just break up the trial.
Like
with
this
the game?
part or Danganronpa 2?
This part.
It's just kind of filler, so it can be considered a game instead of just a visual novel, I guess. It's not that bad actually. Like it's something.
It just seems kind of like.
Who did Junko Ishishiro want to lure? Host Academy's headmaster, the Future Foundation, Ultimate Despair. I have no idea. The headmaster? Which time? The first time or the second time? I think the Future Foundation. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundations? A glitch? The killings? Junko herself? I have no clue. I have no idea. The killings? Okay, good. We got it right. I knew all along. I was lying to increase the tension that, oh no, he doesn't know what it is, but then it turns out I do. I'm next level streamer. I knew all along. We have no idea what lured the Future Foundation here, because we don't know why the Future Foundation came here. We have no idea what they've even seen, really. They should call it Guesswork Dive. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance camera, surveillance camera, surveillance cam. Oh, surveillance camera, surveillance gamera, surveillance caramel. Oh shit, probably surveillance caramel.
Is it Gamera?
I think we went on the wrong one. All right, we did it. We did it.
All coming together.
It's all coming together. The game. I said that, not the game. I just put that together myself.
I got it.
It's all coming together.
You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
But the surveillance cameras are fake. She could just make that happen
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
But she wouldn't need them.
What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Yeah, we just happened to break in right at the part at the end, so don't worry.
That.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
Convenient.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap.
It was a TARP.
I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone.
Yeah, but surely after one person actually dies and they stay dead, you pull the power and just see what happens. You just risk it. Because there's like people definitely dying versus we don't know what would happen. Maybe they'll die, maybe they won't. Surely, unless they're not really dead.
That sounds
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth. You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime.
So which one of us uploaded the thing when no one was looking?
That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's an interesting twist. I like that.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of
That's your counter, Makoto.
But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
He keeps saying that, but he doesn't do it, does he?
Fighting words.
Yeah, he keeps saying it, but he's not action. There's no action. What's that song by the Pussycat Dolls? That's
Beep.
Yeah. He's putting on buttons, right?
Oh.
Is it buttons, not beep? What's the one where? What's the one with Snoop Dogg and Snoop Dogg wants to have sex with all the Pussycat Dolls and they want to too, but he's not doing it. He's being tsundere. Yeah, he's fronting. Yeah, that's what Chaikechi is right now.
Saying what you gonna do to me.
It's even a button. It's even a button they have to push.
I thought you meant the no. Don't you know that no?
No.
That's another classic line.
It's even a button that they need to push. It fits. It fits.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Quoi?
Mastermind?
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind.
What?
But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Oh, I hope it's not a character that we haven't seen before and they just pull them out of their ass.
Let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Oh, it's a character we haven't seen before and they're pulling them out of their ass.
Izuru.
That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. It's Nagito! Hey guys!
I see!
Well...
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder.
It's just someone else with the same name.
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Yeah, it's just a coincidence.
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
Of course it is. There's only so many names. Like, Makoto and Nagito have basically the same name, just scrambled a little bit, yeah.
The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
They were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it Mankind's Hope, correct?
We're him. Is it the ultimate imposter and he didn't really die at the beginning? Are they pulling this bullshit again? He was just wearing a big fat suit full of blood, so everyone thought he got stabbed, but he didn't.
Izuru Kamakura is very much alive.
Oh, please.
Isn't that right, Hajime?
It's us.
You're Izuru Kamakura.
How are we the old guy? How are we the old guy in the photograph? Huh?
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura.
I think we're Izuru Kamakura. Datapon wants to know why. I'm Izuru Kamakura. Are we just accepting this? Oh damn, time to fucking fire some words at other words. Here we go. This is my favorite part.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
You don't remember anything.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Wait, who are we right now? Who are we? Are we Makoto?
Could it be created hope?
I'm the ultimate. Oh, we're Hajime still. Okay, I'm the ultimate hope.
How can someone from the
Hope cultivation plan. Do we fire that at what Makoto said? Let's try that. Oh no! Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, we fired the right word at the other word.
For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent.
Whoa. They're not wholly
From
lacking
that group
talent.
of reserve corps students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Then you're the ultimate something. Then you're ultimate
You
admirer.
still don't get it. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata
What the fuck is this shit?
into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Apart from one.
Emotions? Thoughts? Hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
I remember seeing.
Sounds like
No.
he's a completely different person.
No, I remember seeing Nagito with a girl's arm for his arm. I remember that. I remember being on a boat. And Nagito was there, and he was like, "Dude, check out my arm." I ripped off my real arm and I put Junko's arm there instead.
The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
What? How do you what?
When Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
No.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh shit. Okay, you know what? I think our arm virus is starting to look pretty good. What the? Greetings, Smoothskin. Greetings.
You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
What? Then
could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood what she
Just so
said.
you know.
Okay. I already know how I can be saved. Choose graduate. Become the blackened. Choose repeat. Submit to Junko. Oh, we have to choose graduate if we want to be saved. I just need to choose graduate then, huh? Oh, there was no like, yeah, that's right there. Huh, that's weird.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Yeah, putting a bullet in everyone's fucking heads that died is looking pretty fucking good right about now, huh, Makoto? What do you mean they're not dead? Makoto just confirmed they're dead. Makoto just confirmed they're dead. They're dead. There's no. Why can't you guys get it? I don't understand. I'm so confused. I'm becoming Nagito. Guys, why don't you get it? They're already dead. They're just hussed that Junko's gonna take over, man. If you fucking kill them, what do you mean he didn't say they were dead? What are you talking about? If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego. They're dead, dudes. They're deads. They're deads. Dude, they're deads. Unless he's wrong, but he's the only information that we have.
Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate.
No, they'll just repeat the thing without the virus. Hold up. So was it just a coincidence that the founder has the same name, or was that false evidence that was put there? Did I miss when that was explained? Is it just like? What? Is that just is that like, I mean, you know what, who cares? They literally just explained it. Yeah, that's why I said, did I miss it? Sorry. That's why I said, did I miss it? I missed one thing. Sorry, I missed it. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I missed one thing. Sorry, I missed one thing.
What is
But I also missed them not being dead. What do you mean I missed them not being dead? They're dead. They're dead. You missed a couple of multiple things, to be honest. Okay, well, let's talk about the death thing. I haven't missed the dead. They're dead. They're dead. That's the information that's providing with us. Unless the game, you know, fucking, you know, changes, gives me new information. The information I have right, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. No, they're dead outside too. They're dead. The other 10 are dead. They're never gonna wake up. We mean they're not until they graduate. They're dead now. If they're not dead until you graduate, then they could copy the information over and they wouldn't be really dead. No, they're dead.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
Is this a choice?
The reason everybody died.
Junko will be uploaded into the bodies of their friends. Okay, well that actually is the better one because they can just like, you know, just don't let them out of the capsules. Just bum 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 bum. Like the bodies are gonna be like pretty weak after being in there for so long. Like again, I see a way out of this. You're just killing Junko, bum 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 bum, or you just imprison all the Junko. Like whatever. I don't know if this is an actual choice or not.
Everyone's hope is in conflict.
Okay, do I fire this at hope and that's it?
Despair!
What? Do I fire hope at despair? The world to me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose. Choose between that. Why? Oh shit. Why do we have to choose? Oh shit, what? What? Oh, did we get played? We got played.
I can't do it.
I love it when the game does this. Cool.
Huh? I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever. And ever 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 and ever.
Huh. I think maybe she's nuts. What do you think?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little, yeah. I think maybe she's nuts. Well,
Aren't we all nuts?
this is looks like a really good time to play Desposito.
All right, a game reset.
And with this,
Surging emotions, gentle words, hope should be expected, despair should be ended, bullets should be fired, nothing exists.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I'm firing at everything, fuck it.
and with this, the world will continue to loop.
Oh no,
An
we're stuck in a
eternal game
loop.
utopia sounds like fun.
We're stuck in a loop.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Do we fire it at itself?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Ooh.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
No, it's that one at the other one, or Nihil at that one. This
That's
is kind
not
of cool.
it. You guys aren't part of the game, right? An eternal game utopia.
This world.
She's back. Hey, hey.
What's important is that you believe in yourself. But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
This makes no sense.
You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
Friendship!
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Damn. Okay.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I have no talent at all.
You should even be able to create the future.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I choose the future.
Can't choose the future.
Yeah, there we go.
See? If you just do it, things will turn
so
out okay.
we fire that at all of them, or
You should
what?
even be able to create the future.
We can create the future.
I have no talent at I was even betrayed by the academy I admired
What?
so much.
Oh, we missed. Alright. Firing words in other words.
Even so,
Even so. Oh, damn. Animated.
Even if it's a convenient miracle, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Awaken.
You can't lose hope.
Store power.
If the memories we made here disappear,
Oh god. Oh god.
I will
Oh,
not
what?
even
What?
remember.
That's a penis.
You can't lose hope.
If the
Future
memories we
dick.
made here I will not even remember why everyone died.
We
Damn.
turn back into we might be killed
Front
by the
tail
fish.
activate.
No, that's wrong.
Oh damn, the symbol moved in his eyes. It meant something.
It won't just be hope.
Why are we
There will probably be a lot of despair too.
Why are we a Pikachu?
I don't know what kind of future
Oh, what
awaits us.
the fuck? Just when I think it can't get any more dumb, it gets more dumb.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Hajime and the other
I'm
guy.
done running away.
I don't want to play the game. I just want it to go to the story.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no.
You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Jackie was here.
Let's shut this game down! The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
I agree with Junko.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened.
Yes, it would. That's why they're called miracles.
This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time.
She's like,
correct?
hey, what do I do?
I just saw it. The one who shined that light, it was probably...
Leon!
Then, there's no way we can stop now.
I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me.
Oh, damn.
I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
I like to think Barracuda's standing there right now going, well, just let them say it. As long as I hit both buttons, who gives a shit?
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Jackie. Damn, they both have Heigo hair.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
It's not the end, right?
What?
This is just the beginning, right?
It took
First,
4 hours.
We need to let this game world end.
It took 4 hours, and Hajime had to go through like an electrical transplant thing. Like, look, he's literally glowing. Like, oh shit! They didn't hit both buttons at the same time. I was totally wrong about her being on the side of the bear. I was completely wrong about that. I thought for sure they were on the same side. That the bunny was just pretending to be dumb, but apparently not. Apparently she actually was that dumb. Damn. The bunny's Kratos. Damn, what a fatality. So this took place after the shutdown, right? And this is the new program, the teacher expunging the virus. Well, she's not going to be in Danganronpa 3.
Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
If I was Junko right now, I'd be so fucking mad. Like, what the... If our anime bullshit powers could make the bunny come back and kill Junko, why do we need to do the ultimate shutdown? She's the teacher now. We can graduate. What? No. What?
That's the future.
Oh
Hey,
god, the robot's
I'll
here.
never
So this is the end, but it's just the beginning. But isn't that right? But it's also wrong. Doesn't change how scared I am or how hopeful I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but also not scared at all.
Thank you.
Thank you, but also fuck
Thank
you.
you, Chiaki.
Thank you, Chiaki, but also who's Chiaki?
I finally said it.
That's what you wanted to say? Not I love you? Or your panties smelled really good? Or, you know, I mean, did she even have to, like, did she even need panties? She was a
Me
robot.
too. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere.
Somewhere.
'Cause we're all friends after all.
Yeah, apart from the 10 that died, they're probably all back to life too. Anime bullshit brought them back to life. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. You have obtained a present. Giant cell phone. Oh, damn. I hope we don't plug it into anything, because otherwise, you know, she might come back. And so, the institute is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality. Oh, the game's admitting to it. Okay. Is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Host Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Is this really okay?
Do they look exactly the same?
You're the one who's... Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case.
They just let them go.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends? The fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
They're dead. That's just a nice way of saying brain dead. They're dead. Are you guys really this dumb? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know I shouldn't say things like that. I'm really sorry. But are you like really? Like if there was some part of them that could come back, they would have came back. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Kyoko looks a little different. Makoto. Kyoko looks different, but it could just be the art. It's been 3 years, hasn't it? I'll accept it. It's fine. I'm
There's
very
still
upset
a lot we must do.
that she didn't get into the machine through the arm.
Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished.
They've said this like 100 times. The biggest, most awful, most tragic.
Yeah.
That was kind of hand waved too. It's like, oh well, how did she get in the machine? Just Hajime uploaded it before we went in.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Still with the serial
Let's
killer?
go.
I mean, I don't think that goes away.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started.
Damn.
Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before.
Yeah, because we're trying to put brains back in the brain dead people.
I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Oh, you stayed Hajime. How is Joe accepting the anime bullshit of never wake up brain dead via Matrix, but can't accept the anime bullshit of maybe it can be reversed? Well, because there's something kind of established about the brain deadness, you know. I just don't think that it should work that way. But the anime bullshit is just a hand wave of anything's possible, right? As anything's possible. Like they basically wrote themselves into a corner here, and there was no way out. There was no way to beat Junko. So basically, the story just went. They do, and so yeah, it's very possible that they could come back from the dead later on because the game could just go. They do, like that. That's it. That's it. Like that's. I'm not exaggerating. That's literally what just happened. That's literally what just happened. Like it was like imagine a superhero movie where Iron Man is just like completely cornered and about to die, and then it just cuts to the next scene and he's won. Like they do. Like that's what happened, and that could be happening to the people that are dead right now too. Like of course enemy bullshit finds a way, but yeah, that's what happened. If the real bodies are dead, then how would Junko take over the bodies? I don't think the bodies are dead. They're brain dead. That's what brain dead means. Why is that? I don't understand what you're trying to say there. All right, so until probably the last half of that ending, I was enjoying the ending more. But now I don't really know if it's worse than the ending of the first game. Overall, the game is better, way better, I think, than the first one. The ending up until about the halfway point, basically. A little after Junko arrived. I think maybe after Makoto arrived. The real Makoto. After the real Makoto arrived, I think that's probably the turning point where it was like, oh wow, this is really, really bad. But I like the setup of they were the ultimate despairs. They planned this to get Junko back. You know, I like that it was they kind of brought the trap with them when they were brought into the machine. I don't really understand why they would bother trying to bring them back. Maybe it was like some PR campaign. Look, we even brought the Ultimate Stairs back from despair. Everyone else can too. I don't fucking know. Who cares? But yeah, up until that point, I was actually kind of enjoying the ending. There were a lot of problems, a lot of plot holes and everything, but the way it was constructed and thematically, etc., it's actually pretty good. I was enjoying it. But then after that point, it just took a fucking nosedive. And the fact that it wasn't resolved and the ending was we win. That's playground bullshit, you know? Schoolyard bullshit, you know? Overall, right now I'm gonna say that I think the ending was still better than the first game. I think. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the ending to the first game makes more sense because it makes, 1% sense, whereas this makes 0% sense. So, but I still overall think that the ending of this one was more interesting. However, as I said before, it's built on a rotten foundation because there's no way that two schoolgirls could do all this. So, yeah. But if we ignore the overarching story, the cases and the characters and everything that was going on were really good, and I really enjoyed that a lot. And they were better in this game than the first game, I think. Yeah, it was pretty good. Am I gonna watch the anime now? Of course. Or we'll play Ultra Despair Girls. I don't know. I could recommend many great animes. Please don't watch Danganronpa 3. It's shite. Yeah, I don't want to watch Danganronpa 3 because I want to watch anime. I want to watch it because it's Danganronpa 3. Like I want to see how it's resolved because apparently that's how it's resolved. I don't want to watch it because I want to watch anime. If I was gonna watch anime, I would probably watch Monster or something because people who I've spoken to told me that that's a good anime, that I trust their opinion. I'd probably watch Monster or Cowboy Bebop. What do you mean? We can't lose. We can't lose. It's either going to be great and I'll be like, oh wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's pretty good. Or it's going to be god awful and it'll be hilarious. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. It is this bad. Damn. Is it so bad that people who defend the ending of this game won't defend the anime? Is that how bad it is? Is it that bad? Wait, hold on. If those people think it's bad, it's probably good. Joe, don't watch it. Everything makes perfect sense in it. There's like at the ending when they get to the final confrontation, it's resolved through the ingenuity of the protagonist and things that were set up before instead of just coming out of nowhere. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. There's no scene where the main character goes and talks to a ghost in a black background and then comes back with a different hair color. It's like, it was really dumb. I hate it. Don't watch it. Watch this other anime instead. Danganronpa. Oh really? We don't get to see what they look like after I wanted to see what they all look like with their ultra despair kind of people. God damn it. Yeah, this was better than the first game. Yeah, I'm very happy that I played it. I'm glad that I played it. In a way, it lived up to all my expectations. I wanted a better translation, and that didn't happen. But I wanted better cases. I wanted, another round of good characters, and I didn't expect a better ending. So it met all of my expectations. So I'm happy. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Thorn Shadow 17 used 100 bits. What do you think about the 11.037 reveal? I think it's crazy, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I think it's fantastic. It's like it couldn't have been more perfect for not only for me, but also the stream and chat as well. It was nuts. It was like the game and it was like a hand reaching out of the game and shaking all of our hands, like I'm with you. The Leon thing was ridiculous. How to spread how to spread despair on WikiHow. Start forcing people to commit suicide. Method 1. So you've just been told by an underage fashionista that shit sucks. That's a fresh new stepping stone in your life, and it's hard to figure out how to spread the great word of despair. When working with a team of about 18, you have some wiggle room to start with. Make sure to utilize everyone's special talents to really make sure that even with a small startup of 18 employees, the influence of despair can be felt around the world. Here's how to get started. Start forcing people to commit suicide. Use force. Sometimes people just need a little push. In this case, the push being ending their life. Nobody really admits that they want despair, so what better way to convince them than to shoot by shooting them all down? Of course this is still suicide. If they really didn't want it, they would have just teleport behind you and kill you themselves. If they don't do that, they're just putting themselves in harm's way. It's suicide, not our problem. Chat, shit memes, Lucid. Joseph Anderson, chat, chapter 6, Leon, Lucid. They killed him twice. Nah, he deserves it. He deserves it. He doesn't like the Leon meme. He deserves it. He totally deserves it. He doesn't like the Leon meme. We have angry waifu Joe here, or kind of like, huh? What? Waifu Joe with the Viego hair. Lolly waifu Joe, related to.
It's kind of evil.
Yeah, well,
it's supposed to look evil.
Lollies do look evil. That's the whole point of Lolly, which is related to. Probably shouldn't put this on the screen, but here we go. I'm not stubborn, I'm right. So yeah, this is Lolly waifu Joe. Yep, there it is. The police are here. I like the wings. So they mowed people down the streets. They kidnapped people and tortured them. They made them starve themselves to death, or they starved themselves to death to the ultimate despair. Someone had sex with Junko's dead body to try and make a baby. Oh yeah. And someone took Junko's eye and put it in their own eye. But my future lies here.
What the fuck did I miss?
Yeah. Yeah, you came in at the wrong time.
No, I came in at the right time. I missed all
No,
that.
you missed it. You missed it. No, it was so cool. Don't believe me. It's anime. Jim's just someone else. Like I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Wouldn't it be funny if one of like see the strand of his hair on his side?
No,
if
it was standing up.
really one long strand that went off frame because it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't think so. Apparently long hair is evil. Remember when I had long hair? Was I evil then?
More than now.
No one now. I wanted to save you guys. Who is it? Who is this? Who is this talking through the monolith? The silhouette. Who is it? Huh. Could it be? Wait. Hajime with Nagito's underwear on his head, with the bulge from his hair as his front
nice
tail,
touch.
with hearts with the other panties. And this is Makoto watching. I think the best exchange in the whole game was when Sonya said I did really bad things in front of those cameras, and Chad Ketchy was like, yeah, you did. The killer was you. Case 11,037. The killer was you. The thing next to him was you, Leon. What? Not again? That's a really good recreation of that drawing. That's really what he looked like. That's really good. The pose and everything. Yeah, that's really good. Oh no, not again. Future, what's going on? Fuck it. Future. How the fuck did this... Joe's reaction to the Danganronpa 2 ending. Well, thank you for making me Chad Ketchy. Thank you. Hey, Aoi. See, Aoi's the best, right?
Yeah. I liked Sonya, but Aoi takes it.
Hey, Aoi. Sorry if I trashed over your favorite game at the ending. Like, it's not bad overall. Just the ending was bad. Please don't take it personally. If you like it, you know, it's fine. You just don't really care about plots. You care about themes and characters and emotions and twists and turns. That's not a bad thing. Okay, what I just said might sound condescending. It's really not. I'm really there with you. If you like it, and that's perfectly fine. There are things that I don't like, and I'm not, the arbiter of good taste or anything like that. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But I'm not gonna pretend that I liked it. Sorry. Yeah. But overall, like, you could have probably cut off the end of the game, and I would have been like, yeah, that was great. So, yep. See you later. You done? Game's done? See you later.